Hey everybody, what's up? It's Cooper here, and I got a pickup video for you today. Um, there's a little story to go along with some of the stuff that I got today, but I'll get to that in a second. As always, we'll start off with the GameStop dumpster finds. A few days ago, I found two empty Wii cases. They've both got manuals, but, of course no discs. So it's two Wii cases. And then I just got back literally 5 minutes ago, and I found a Blockbuster case, but it had an insert for Charlie and Chocolate Factory for PS2. And then I found Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2008, and it's actually complete. And the disc isn't cracked or anything. It's not even scratched that bad. But yeah, so I just need to replace the case because the case is cracked. But I've got tons of cases, so just replace that, and it's another title I didn't have. And then I also found a disc-only copy of Guitar Hero World Tour. This one is actually not scratched that bad either. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, it's really not that bad. So those are all the GameStop dumpster finds, unfortunately. I haven't gone that often recently, but I did go to a pawn shop. I went to a pawn shop the other day, and then I also, I'm trying to think. I know I went to a pawn shop a couple days ago, and then I went to a few pawn shops today, and I found a new game store right up the road from my house. It's like, it's not even a mile up the road, but they mostly have newer stuff. They mostly have movies, but they also have a lot of PS3, Wii, and Xbox 360. But they also had some PS2 and some GameCube and stuff. So I guess I'll start off with what I got there. I only got one thing. I picked up a limited edition Game Boy Advance SP. This is the Tribal edition. It came with a third-party car charger, but I got this for 15 bucks, which is a pretty good deal. Mine is the only one on eBay now that's in America. A regular SP, usually I can sell for like 30 to 35 if I put games with it, even more. This is a limited edition. This isn't like a sticker or anything. And it's in really good shape. It works perfect. So I put that up. I put a buy it now at 50, put the starting bid at 40. If it doesn't sell, I'm going to lower it and just sell it at the normal price of an SP. But since mine is the only one on there, I'm thinking, maybe someone might spring for it, which I'm hoping, because that'd be awesome. And then, let's see. I went to the pawn shop. My pawn shop is what I'm going to call it from now on. My pawn shop, the one at my school, the other day. They got some new games in, and then I looked through all the ones in the back again. So, first up, these are for the collection. For the PS2, I got Strike Force Bowling for $2. That's complete. And then I also got NFL Head Coach complete, factory sealed for the Xbox for $2. If you can see right here, it's ripped. There's a little piece missing right here, but it is factory sealed. It's a game I didn't have. So for $2, I know it's a sports game, but whatever, it was sealed. And then I got a bunch of GameCube games, and these are also $2 each, which is really cool. The only Player's Choice one is Shadow the Hedgehog. So this one's not for my collection, but it is complete. I have this on eBay right now. It's like a $10 game. Next we have X-Men Legends 2, Rise of Apocalypse. Missing the manual. That one is going in the collection. Then we have Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Once again, missing the manual, but it's for the collection. And then I got Super Smash Bros. Melee. Missing the manual. And this one is on eBay. I think that one actually already sold. And then this one already sold on eBay as well. And that's Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Complete. Like I said, $2 each. You can't really beat that deal. I've gone to most of the Cash America pawn shops in Orlando so far, I think. And so far, the one at my school has the best pricing, and they give me the best deals on everything. So that's really cool to find those there. And a little update from, what was it? From my last video. That Zelda that wasn't in there, that was the Mario instead, I took that back, and instead of getting the $15 back, I just got 2 PS2 games instead that I didn't have. These are complete Black Label, great condition. First is R-Type Final. I'm not really sure what these go for, but I basically paid $15 for both of them. And then Gradius 3 and 4. So 2 new shooters for the collection. I've never seen these. I've never seen these for sale anywhere, so I decided to pick them up. I kind of had already spent the money. They weren't going to give me cash back anyway. It's going to be store credit, so decided to pick those up. And they were actually priced at like $17, so I kind of got an extra little deal on them, I guess. And then today, I rode my bike 26 miles. I rode 13 miles from my house down the road, way down this road. It's called Colonial, which is like one of the really main roads here. And I rode way down there. I stopped at a bunch of pawn shops. The reason I rode down there is because there's 2 Cash Americas that are like super far away. Like they're literally, one of them is 13 miles away, the other one's like 11 and a half, 12 miles. So I'd never been there. I didn't know what the pricing was going to be like or anything, but I decided to take a chance and ride all the way there. I needed the bike ride anyway, so might as well go to some pawn shops while I'm at it. On the way there, I found a Salvation Army, and I bought 1 game, but I bought 5 copies of it. For some reason, they had 5 copies, and that is Final Fantasy XI Online Chains of Promethea expansion pack for the PS2. These are all complete. They're all Black Label, obviously. You can't play, I don't think you can play Final Fantasy XI online anymore, because obviously the PlayStation 2 servers aren't up. But here's 4 copies here, and then I have 1 more copy in this stack. And they were $2.99 each, so I mean, it wasn't too bad. I didn't really know what they were worth. Apparently, I basically paid about what they're worth, but I thought I'd take a risk because I know one of the expansion packs is worth a lot, and it's actually the Final Fantasy XI Online Vana'diel collection for the PS2. The PC version is worthless, but because I have a sealed PC version that I can't even sell for $5, but the PS2 version of that is like $80-90. So if you see that, pick it up. But yeah, I think this is the only expansion pack that's actually under like $20. So there that is, and then I went to 3 other pawn shops. The first pawn shop that I went to, I found Pokemon Channel for the GameCube. This is complete, and it was marked at $8, but I got it for $4.99. And it's only worth like $10, but what's really cool is that my copy was missing all the manuals, and it's missing the cards and all that, and this one actually has all that stuff. So okay, we've got the Nintendo, or not the Nintendo Power ad, a DVD ad for a movie, precautions manual, instruction manual, and then the 3 cards, which is awesome. So my copy now is complete, and I'll just be putting this other one on eBay. So that's really cool. I got to complete a game, and I'll make a few bucks off this one. Really cool. And then I actually stopped at a GameStop also. It's one that I had never been to because it's super far away, but they actually still had PS2 and GameCube games, and they said that they're still taking them in there, which is pretty cool. As I mentioned before, the one by my house doesn't carry those anymore, so if I want to get stuff from GameStop, I basically have to kind of ride my bike a ways, but I managed to find 2 things. No GameCube stuff. Unfortunately, they had probably 70 or 80 GameCube games, but only like 3 of them had the instructions and the inserts, and they weren't good games. But I found Space Channel 5 Special Edition. This was $2.69. I don't know what it's worth, but I definitely paid a lot more than that for my copy. So I figured I'd pick this up. I haven't looked it up on eBay yet, but it is a double disc, and I thought that I would just, it's under $3, so why not just risk it and see if it's actually worth a little bit more. And then something that I picked up for my collection. Now this is pretty cool. It was in the PlayStation 2 accessories, and it said pre-owned, but it's obviously not. And I even asked the guy, and he said no, it's still sealed. And for $9, I got a sealed Sony brand PlayStation 2 multi-tap. So that's pretty cool. Now I've got a sealed multi-tap, a sealed silver controller, and 2 sealed memory cards, all for the PS2. So that's pretty cool. And then after all that, I finally made it to the 2 Cash Americas. At the first one, I picked up... Okay, these are from the second one. So from the first one, well, first, here's the Chains of Promethea that I got for my collection. And then from that first pawn shop, for my collection, I picked up Sonic Riders for $3, I believe, complete. And then I also picked up Stretch Panic for my collection, complete. And then the other one for my collection that I picked up is Street Fighter Alpha Anthology, and this was $4. Stretch Panic was also $4. And then I picked up a bunch of games to put on eBay. This one was either $2 or $3, and it's a disc-only copy of Kingdom Hearts 1. And then, I'm trying to think, one of these was a little more expensive. I think these two were $6 each. I got a complete Greatest Hits copy of Kingdom Hearts for $6. And then also a complete copy of Katamari Damacy for $6. And then for this one was $2. Got Wild Arms 3. And for $4 each, I got Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII, and Final Fantasy XII Collector's Edition. And then I picked up 5 Wii games. They're all disc only, but they were $7 each, which is a pretty good deal. I got 2 disc-only copies of Wii Sports. Like I said, they were $7 each. And then I got a disc-only copy of Super Mario Galaxy, disc-only copy of the new Super Mario Bros., which is, the new Super Mario Bros. Is a really good deal. And then I found another copy of New Super Mario Bros. So this game sells for like $35 complete. So I'm expecting like between $20 and $30 for each for these disc-only copies, which is pretty good profit on those. And then, kind of the last pawn shop that I went to today was the best deals that I got, for today at least. I picked up 3 PS2 games and 1 GameCube game, and these are all for my collection. They're not all complete. One of them's missing a manual, but before I show you them, I want to tell you what they were marked at and what I actually got them for. One of them was marked at 10, one of them was marked at 20, one was marked at 25, and one was marked at 30, and I got them for $10 each. So, pretty good deal here. First up, this is the one that was marked at 10, and I paid 10 for it, which is still a good deal, and that's Final Fantasy XI Online. This one's missing a manual, but it does have both of the discs. so that's pretty cool. I will have to pick up a manual at some point, but I'm not really worried about PS2 and Xbox and GameCube manuals as much right now. So that was 10. These are all 10. And then I got Final Fantasy XI Online Wings of the Goddess expansion pack. Complete. This one goes for like about at least 20 bucks on eBay. It was really weird that I found these three all today, and I mean, I've been keeping my eye out for this game for a while because it's like the only Final Fantasy on the PS2 that I didn't have in my collection. So I'd never seen one till now, and the first time I see it, I see 2 expansion packs for it too, with multiple copies of the first one, which is pretty crazy. The only other Final Fantasy that I need for the PS2 is Final Fantasy XII, not the collector's edition. So, I mean, I've already got one of these for my collection. I've got this extra one here, but I don't have a non-collector's one. Then the other 2 games I got, this one's marked at 25. Got it for 10. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the GameCube. It's got the Nintendo Power ad, but no manual. But I'm not too worried, at least for now. This is for the collection. And since I did my GameCube collection video, which I did like not even a week ago that I filmed it, and I've actually picked up a lot of games since then that are really good. Another reference to my last video that I didn't realize, when I picked up Zelda Wind Waker and Paper Mario for the GameCube, I didn't actually have those in my collection. I got them to resell, but when I got home, realized I didn't have them, so I added those, and now I've got this one. So some pretty good games getting added there, so whenever I do an update, it should be pretty good. Then the last game that I got today, the last game of this pickup video, one of the best deals I've gotten in a while. Game for my collection, complete, black label, great condition. Got it for 10 bucks. On eBay, the cheapest for a complete copy is like 50 bucks. And that is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So happy to find this. When I picked it up, it was marked at 30, which I know is still a decent deal. I think at GameStop they sell it for 40. But you know, I didn't know how good of a deal they were going to give me. But yeah, I got it for 10 bucks. I was pretty happy with that. And something I forgot, I got a copy of Pokemon Silver without a label from the other pawn shop for 2 bucks. I tested it and it doesn't save, but I'm not too worried. You can still sell them even if they don't save because people can repair them and, you know, resell them or whatever. So I got that for 2 bucks. So yeah, that's it for my pickups. This is a little shorter than my normal videos, but I did get some amazing deals on eBay recently. Hopefully those will be coming in soon. I'm not going to tell you what they are, obviously, but I got some really good deals. Like, I paid $6 each for some GameCube games that normally are like 15 to 20, and then I paid 10 bucks for a PS1 game that's usually like 60 to 80. And then I'm working with the seller to hopefully get some Nintendo 64 stuff from him as well. So really, really awesome. I've been on eBay just kind of searching Nintendo newly listed buy it nows only. And I just, you know, whenever I do it, I just sit there and refresh every 10 or 20 seconds, and you can find some good stuff like that. So so yeah, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I don't know when I'll be able to do another pickup video because I don't really, besides the stuff off eBay, I don't really plan on buying too much in the next few days at least. I mean, I'm sure I'll go to the pawn shop and find some stuff, but this weekend I might be taking a very long bike ride, probably 50 plus miles. Well, that's one way, so probably 100 miles. So yeah, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.